Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are going to be continuing on with some Starfield today and resolving this issue with the people aboard the ship that are generations from Earth, you know? Rather than people that have already settled somewhere. These people have been floating in space for like 200 years, which is mad to think
Time to
about.
park this boat.
And lovely, here we go with the stuttering already. Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are back once again with some more lovely Starfield. And we are here now on Paradiso, so we've got some missions to do here for Ryujin, and also the issue with the people from Earth over 200 years ago that have been travelling through space multiple generations and finally discovered the planet they set out for. How the hell do I get in here? This place looks nice, I gotta admit. But how? Which way? Where's the way in? Come on now. This is beyond ridiculous. Which way? Come on. I don't see how you get in. What? Oh. Excuse me, sorry about that. Ow. Oh.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
Oh, it was horrible. Right, so before I do anything, because I don't want to have some kind of mishap happen or anything like that, you know? Speak to this person. Hello, Chief.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
It sounds like you got need to speak to. What sort of trouble do you run into at a resort?
Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time.
Yeah?
More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct.
Let's see.
Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Fair. Is Paradiso Security affiliated with UCF Freestar?
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
Yeah. Sounds like you're the guy I need to speak to.
Something I can help you with?
Here to speak on behalf of the shipping order, the ECS Constant.
Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
It's an old colony ship from Earth. They believe they have a claim to settle here.
Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, the CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Very well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well. So I need to get a hold of one of their security outfits to take it. But that can wait for now. So there are creatures on this island. Interesting. Nice looking place, to be sure.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well...
No major incidents in a while.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
I mean, we could have a vacation, you know. I could totally pay for it in Treasure, you know. We could have a nice holiday here. You know? Ah, frame rate. This is really annoying. Like, for crying out loud. All I want is for you to work. Without incident.
Hello there.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I kind of do. You have a problem with shipping all, but I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
You can tell me about the board members.
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway,
Not
be
me.
smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Appreciate it. Well, what's it like for working for Paradiso?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims.
See.
But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
Cool. I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Huh. Joy. No,
Enjoy
I
your
don't.
stay. No,
I don't want to step in there right away. I want to make a new save just in case
when
anything
you're in
goes
our
wrong.
capable hands.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs. That
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. I need to mill about in here.
That's on the other man needs to talk to about a strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
That's despicable. You know it's not true.
Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship? Besides scaring people away.
His generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Why can't they just sit on the other side of the planet or something? So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants. No. Wait, why do I have to buy the grad drive? Cease to exist? It's just an destroy ship. Why can't they just sit on...
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
I understand your point from a business stance, but I disagree. These are human beings, and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
I kind of like some other authority.
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
So is this? Are you suggesting I destroy the
I'm
ship?
not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Wait, why do I have to buy the
It's
grab
not
drive?
our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Hello everybody, just a quick announcement here. If you're interested in the paranormal, aliens and other such topics, come on over to the Phenomena Normal podcast and subscribe. We go live every other Tuesday and Wednesday on Twitch at 5 PM US time, and every video is uploaded to YouTube shortly after. A link will be in the description. So they can live here, but they're being indentured servants?
I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Huh. I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain?
What if after all this, they continue to insist that claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I convinced them to take the settlement deal.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals.
we'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
This is not the best life they could lead, surely. But I suppose it is better than dying on a failing ship or running out of resources.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
I want to see another option, actually. I'm going to see which option is which, and then decide after that. Because obviously I'm not destroying their ship. The grav drive option could be a
Knowing
thing,
you're in our capable hands.
but I'm not
I
too
just
sure.
feel that we should be focusing
Make some
on
time
the
for
natural
you.
beauty of this
Yeah.
Oh,
We've already been
fuck,
through all
give me
this.
the-
Yeah. Okay, Crocky. Let's get this on the way. Okay, let's get some matter of hand.
We're being...
Generation ship full of colonists.
That's something. Shame we can't... Now, tell me.
They could.
Yeah, skip all this.
We could even lend.
Sounds cost. Someone else.
Oh, I swear this...
I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal?
How about a grab drive because it's settle as well?
Good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates.
Oh, she like
That is
that.
the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the
Okay,
Paradiso group,
that's what we're
we
going with then.
appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there.
If you are
People
free
can go to any
soon,
one of them.
could we talk?
Oh, certainly. We'll save before we
These are
do.
precisely what we bring to the table.
On to me.
Heck,
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react.
Trashfield
Oh?
dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belong's
Nothing
right.
would change my opinion of you.
I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why.
I see.
The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family.
I thought House Rune had vanished.
They have retreated from open relations with the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, but they still exist. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
Okay. I don't care about your past. Sounds really impressive.
Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. There is a reason I am only just revealing this now.
Yeah?
Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
I see. That makes you an undercover agent.
That was the intent, yes. The reality is more complicated. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me.
If it were me, I wouldn't have been caught. Stealth?
I thought the same. And yet there they were. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council.
I see.
And the penalty would be severe.
I'm not surprised. Sarah's a good person.
Yes, she is. I cannot imagine anyone else in her position doing the same. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
I see. You're still Justin Drazier, as far as I'm concerned.
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
You're welcome. Well, go to Hope Tech. Set course. Yeah, we'll head for Hope Town. And we'll get this grav drive for them. Because, you know, we're a nice guy. We like to help. We'll help him find a new home. And Paradiso's a nice place. Do not get me wrong, but...
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I see.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
Oh dear. Yep, no thanks to me. I mean, that's the way it should be. Whoa! Really? I got attacked. Oh, I can't do anything because I'm in combat. Ah, that's annoying. Where have they gone? I don't want to do this, but you give me no choice. I'll take that outfit though. Yeah. I don't know why I'm in trouble with the 3-star. You know?
If you get the credits, we got what you need.
Right, where were we? Oh yeah.
Oh.
So quick
Hello.
save.
Someone worth paying attention to.
Indeed. Hello.
Oh no. That wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity for the whole ship.
I hear you're an expert with grad drives and other ship parts. I need to ask for a favor.
That sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Overcome on me. I'm here about a grad drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you.
Lovely.
Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with.
Wonderful.
So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. with some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too.
I see.
Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
Well, maybe we could find a way to lower that price a bit.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grab drives are.
Yeah? What do you take for? No one would pay that much.
Not sure that's the best way to get me on.
Do you believe in karma helping these people? It's bound to come back to you in big ways.
I'm not sure about karma, but you're not wrong. It would be generous, and they'd likely show their gratitude in some beneficial way. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Wonderful. That seems very reasonable. Thank you.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Indeed. Pleasure. Have a great day.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Well. It'd be time to go and speak to Amin, I guess. Yeah. We'll jump. Make the jump. Lovely. Dock aboard the ship. Okay, I'll be right back a moment because I need the toilet.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.